Hello, I'm teacher Samantha and today I'm here to teach you the topic simple past versus present perfect. First of all, let's start seeing the structure. Here we have the structure of simple past that we have subject, verb in past, and a complement. Just remember that in simple past we have two different kinds of verbs. We have regular verb that are the ones that ends in ed, and then we have the other ones that are called irregular verbs. These ones, they change, so you must have a list of verbs so you can look the difference between the regular and irregular verbs. So talking about simple past, here we have one example. I ate pizza. So this is an action that took place in the past, but not anymore at the present. Then let's compare with present perfect. I have eaten pizza. We have to follow the structure: subject, has or have, verb in past participle, and a complement. So in this case, the subject is I, the auxiliary is have, because remember that with I, you, we, they, we have to use the auxiliary have. With he, she, and it, we have to use the auxiliary has. So this is an action that I made in the past, but it continues being in the present, but it doesn't says a specific period of time. So I make it in the past, but I can continue making in the present. But this one is in affirmative. We also have a negative form. So let's see. Here we have the structure: subject, the auxiliary didn't, the verb, and a complement. Just remember that in simple past, in negative sentences, we have to use the auxiliary didn't, and the verb must be in present. Why? Because do you remember what is the past tense of do? Right, it's did. So if we make the negative form of did, it is didn't. So that's why we have didn't here. So we already have a verb in past, so it is not necessary to make or put the verb in past again. So that's why we have to put it in present, because we already have did here. So I didn't eat pizza. It's a negative sentence that I made in the past, but not anymore at the present. Then let's compare it with present perfect in negative form. I haven't eaten pizza. In here, the auxiliary is haven't. So here we have not. If we make a contraction, it will be haven't. If we're talking about the subject pronoun he, she, or it, that we must apply the auxiliary has, the negative form must be has not. But if we are going to make a contraction, it will be has not. So that's why here we're using the contraction haven't. So I haven't eaten pizza. There is a sentence that was made in the past, but it continues being in the present. Why? Because, okay, I ate pizza in the past, but I can do it again and again and again in the present. So it's a sentence that is still going on. And to continue, here in the screen, we have a compare and contrast of both tenses. First, let's talk about simple past, but talking about finished time. Let's read the sentence. We lived in Japan from 1995 to 1998. Then let's compare with present perfect with unfinished time. I have worked as a teacher since 2011. Then we have a definite time, talking about simple past. I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007. That is a specific period of time. Then we have a definite time. I have seen the Eiffel Tower. To compare here, if we're talking in simple past, we have a definite time that you saw it in 2007. But in present perfect, you don't have any specific time. So, but you have seen it in the past. But it's an action that you can continue doing at the present. Then we have series of finished actions. He read the book and then he watched the movie. And experience, have you seen this movie? So as you can see, it's an action that it stops and it stops in the past. But in present perfect, it's an action that you can continue doing. Then we have in simple past repeated actions. He went to that cinema every weekend last year. So here the time is that all the weekends from last year he has been going to the cinema, but the action stops in the past. Then in present perfect we have the result. She has already watched this movie 3 times. It doesn't mention the period of time, but the action continues in the present. If we compare it to simple past, it already stops. Then we have some keywords that will help us to identify which tense we're talking about. We have yesterday, last week, or it can be last month, last year. We have a few days ago, the other day, just now, in 2000, once, how long ago, when. And then in present perfect we have today, this month, this year, these days. We have recently, lately, before, always, so far, just, already, yet, once or twice, how long, and for and since. So these ones are some keywords that will help you, and it will be easier for you to identify which tense we're talking about. I hope you like this video, and if you have any questions, please put it on the comments. So I'm teacher Samantha, so see you next time.